Good morning, OHS. You may have noticed we start the announcements the same way every day, with an acknowledgement about being on traditional territory of the Wolastoqey people. You may not be aware that this is a shortened version of the entire statement we make each morning, and that OHS was one of the first schools to recite this acknowledgement as a daily sign of respect.
So here's the full version. I would like to respectfully acknowledge that the land on which we gather is the traditional unceded and unceded territory of the Wolastoqey people. This territory is covered by the treaties of peace and friendship, which the Wolastoqey people first signed with the British Crown in 1725. The treaties did not deal with surrender of lands and resources, but in fact recognized the rules for what was to be an ongoing relationship between nations.
All First Nations who want to attend the field trip to Red Bank next week, please come pick up the permission slip in room 123 from Miss McKinley or Mr. Polches. It needs to be signed and returned as soon as possible. This is a reminder to all students that Joni Jenkins, our nurse practitioner, is at our school today. She will be present at OHS every Wednesday. Our nurse practitioner provides free confidential sexual health services that include counseling on healthy relationships, treatment of sexually transmitted infections, and birth control prescriptions. If you would like to make an appointment to see her, please contact the number on the sexual health poster located around the school. You can also ask a staff member to connect you to her services. Her office is located at the end of guidance.
To me, an ally is someone who listens and responds.
Allyship is a commitment to learning.
Noticing what's happening around you and the way that things are constructed.
Willingness to be constantly educated and updated about current events that affect marginalized communities.
Where you understand that the community that you belong to has done wrong against another community.
Figuring out how best to interact with the world and the people around you in a way that's a little bit better.
Making a continual, consistent effort to make change in the world.
I think allyship definitely just strengthens the community and makes spaces feel more safe.
So the Terry Fox Walk will be moved till tomorrow because we're filming this on Tuesday right now, but it says it's going to rain today. So to avoid all this rain that we're supposed to be getting, the Fox Walk will be moved to Thursday, which is tomorrow. But we are still going to share some facts and some fun things about Terry and his journey. So the first fact, Terry wore 9 shoes over his journey during the Marathon of Hope, and 8 of those 9 shoes were on his real foot and 1 on the prosthetic leg.
Yeah, so Terry completed 18 months of training before he began his cross-country run.
82 cents of every dollar raised by the foundation goes directly to cancer research.
Over $750 million has been raised for cancer research by Terry Fox runs to this date.
Terry ran for 143 days on the Marathon of Hope before having to stop in Thunder Bay when his cancer returned.
And lastly, Terry ran a total of 5,375 kilometers on his Marathon of Hope. This does not include the 5,000 kilometers he ran in training before he began his journey.
So we'd like to continue to show our support towards Terry and the Marathon of Hope for the years to come and up until our run, which is tomorrow.
This past summer, 6 New Brunswickers were selected to receive the Distinguished Award of Pride Heroes. These individuals were chosen for being role models in the LGBTQ community, their important work in the community, New Brunswick and across Canada. The project included choosing 6 queer New Brunswick artists to paint professional portraits of these 6 Pride heroes, which will be sold to raise money for the Rainbow Railroad, an international group that tries to rescue LGBTQ people who have been imprisoned, placed in concentration camps, or other situation where their lives are at risk. The 6 New Brunswick Pride Heroes include Leanne Fitch, Chief Police in Fredericton for her work on domestic violence, Dr. Adrian Edgar, first trans medical doctor in Canada, Alan Polchis Jr., Chief of the St. Mary's First Nation in Fredericton, Colleen Calvert, survivor of the LGBTQ military purge, Dr. Lynn Gulliger, and Dr. Carmen Poulain. Lynn is a survivor of the LGBTQ military purge. Both are activists and academic research partners at UNB and Laurentian University. Gail Costello, teacher at Armagto High School, award-winning LGBTQ community activist, and educator in New Brunswick School and schools across Canada. Prior to being sold and put on display publicly, this art collection of Pride Heroes is on a tour across New Brunswick. As part of Ally Week, it is presently on display at Armagto High School. If you have not had a chance to see this art display of our Pride Heroes, you can find it in the glass cabinet toward Mr. Grattan's room.
And for you grads out there, grad game night is this Thursday, 8 to 10.
There will be an important CyberTitan team meeting for all members on Thursday, September 27th at 12 noon in Mr. Sims' room, which is room 168.
And that's all we have for today, OHS.
Have a good day, guys.
See ya.